planned to welcome their firstborn child with a private birth at home. But they took a real turn when they had to go to the hospital, and later police showed up with guns at their door. Now they want answers, and so does a local lawmaker. For the first time and only on NBC4, the parents share their story with NBC4's Beverly White.
Kayla Love and Kahari Jones are thrilled about their daughter, Bari Love Jones, born at home on June 27th.
I started feeling pain at 9 o'clock. She was here by 9:15. So it wasn't time for a doula midwife or anybody to get there.
We had an emergency birth. You know, we wanted a home birth, but we still was trying to figure out what we really wanted to do.
Since Kayla had complications, paramedics were called. The couple says paramedics declared the baby healthy and rushed everyone to County USC Medical Center. That's where the couple declined to let doctors draw the baby's blood.
We say, no, we prefer for our child to be seen by a private physician. We do not want your services. We deserve that right to deny.
The couple says that's when things took a hostile turn, and doctors asked if Kayla had hepatitis, and a social worker and LAPD asked about domestic abuse in the home.
And the officer was like, as a mother, she was like, don't you care about your daughter? Don't you want to answer these questions and get this over with?
Kayla opted to discharge early and go home with her family. That night, the couple says the social worker walked in with police.
I just want to make sure that you stay safe, man.
That's the voice of a concerned neighbor who filmed the LAPD detaining Kahari.
Between 10 to 15 officers came up in our home, pointing guns at me while I'm holding the baby. And over a health and wellness check, what they claim to be.
LA County USC Medical Center issued this statement. When there are concerns about the health and welfare of a minor, our medical staff have obligations to report such matters to appropriate social welfare authorities so they can investigate the safety of the home environment. The couple and their state senator dispute such concerns.
USC is in my district, and so I am expecting a call from them.
All right.
In LA.
Shalom. Kahala Imla Yahweh Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. Peace, love, and salutations to the Bayaf, the Wadada, house of David, and the brother Zayn out of GMS Boston once again. This is going to be a commentary lesson. As I'll run through this video, I'll pause it. You know, the spirit just came to me and hit it as I watched it. There was a couple of points that I want to speak upon, and I don't want to miss any. So I'll go back, you know, I'll play the video again. I'll pause, bring out some scriptures, and just clarify some things, right? We're living in a truth in which we're living in an age in which the truth must be made manifest. And this NBC, NSNBC, Fox News, CNN, man, you get angry, man, because it's nothing but fucking witchcraft, lies and deceit, trickery, falsehoods, foolery, wickedness, right? Evil, darkness, right? And you know, the television, the radio waves is one of the means, you know, mass media, it's mass communications. All right, this is the way people receive their information, and people believe these things to be true. All right, what they believe, what their news anchors are telling them. They believe that the reporters are actually doing real investigative reporting and reporting the truth. No, actuality, it's not fake news. It's nothing but a bunch of lies. Okay. And even when they try to you know, so-called do exposés, or, you know, Fox News, Hank Investigates, or they still not getting to the root of the problem, man. They still tiptoeing around the problem. They still giving you watered down GMOs, you know, gluten-free, sugar-free bullshit. You know, here at GMS, you know, we was taught by the head apostles just to come with the raw truth, man. Ugly, beautiful, cute, pretty, whatever it was, you know, the sincere brothers in GMS is going to give you the raw truth. We ain't going to sugarcoat and hold nothing back. All right. Psalm 55:11, wickedness is in the midst thereof, deceit and guile depart from her streets. For it is not an enemy that reproached me, then could I have borne it. Neither was it he that hateth me, that did magnify himself against me. Then would I have hid myself. So this enemy is not coming as an enemy. He's not coming with weapons. He's coming with instruments supposed to heal you. He's coming with blankets, all right, to that's something that's supposed to keep you warm, All right, that's killing you sick. He's poisoning your water, something that's supposed to be a natural a necessity to live in. All right, this is how this enemy is coming. This is how these devils are coming. This is how Esau is coming, man. He's coming with a wellness check with his guns drawn. Let it sit in. Let that sit in a wellness check with his guns drawn. Only in America, only in Babylon, only in Esau's kingdom. All right, will a wellness check be equated with firing arms? Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell. For wickedness is in their dwellings, and among them, and wickedness is in Esau's dwelling. So let hell and let death fall upon them. The last enemy that must be conquered is what? Is death. Who is death? Esau, Edom. Who is life? Yahushua. Who is the adversary? Satan. Come on, man. Come on, man. You see how the word goes together like a puzzle? You know? As for me, I will call upon Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, and he shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon, I will pray and cry out loud, and he shall hear my voice. You know the name of the Heavenly Father? You better use it. You have a line of transportation, ancient Bluetooth technology, through prayer, you better use it. Through meditation, you better be wise. All right, you better cry on to the Lord. All right, we're in endangerment. We need deliverance. Okay? Right? He have delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many with me. So, yeah, man, we in a spiritual war every day of your life, every second, every time you walk, every time you talk. All right? You're in the crosshairs of the adversary. All right? Because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. They set this stuff up. They have the police force, the child agencies, to take away your children. Right? They have the FBI, National Guard, the Coast Guard, the Marines, Navy SEALs. They have this technology. CIA, science, so-called science. The Heavenly Father gave them. All right? It says, God shall hear and afflict them, and he that abateth of old, Salah, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not the Most High. He hath put forth his hands against such that be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. The words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right?
Wanted to welcome their firstborn child with a private birth at home, but they took a real turn when they had to go to the hospital, and later police showed up with guns at their door. Now they want...
Yeah, and that's how births are supposed to be, with a midwife, not with a man. All right, and in your private home, not at a facility, okay, to where they could give you a birth certificate and register you, where you could go get Social Security card and you could stick your kid, all right, or draw blood. The scriptures is against that.
Answers, and so does a local lawmaker. For the first time and only on NBC4, the parents share their story with NBC4's Beverly White.
Kayla Love and Kahari Jones are thrilled about their daughter, Fari Love Jones, born at home on June 27th.
I started feeling pain at 9 o'clock. She was here by 9:15. So it wasn't time for a doula, midwife, or anybody to get there.
We had an emergency birth. We wanted a home birth, but we still was trying to figure out what we really wanted to do.
Since Kayla had complications, paramedics were called. The couple says paramedics declared the baby healthy and rushed everyone to County USC Medical Center. That's where the couple declined to let doctors draw the baby's blood.
And you're supposed to decline, all right, anybody wanting to draw your baby's blood, man. This place is sick. It should make you sick. This place disgusts me, man. I pray every day, Yahweh Yahushua destroys this place and destroys these people. Destroys these Edomites, man. These devils in these other nations. There's no reason for you to be drawing blood from a baby. No reason at all. Leviticus chapter 17, verse 14. All right. For it is the life of all flesh, the blood of it. Yes, for the life thereof. Therefore, I say unto the children of Israel, ye should not eat the blood, nor manner of flesh. For the life of all flesh is the blood. Therefore, whosoever eateth it shall be cut off. Now, the life is in the blood, man. You don't play with your blood. Your blood is sacred. It's personal. You don't and you don't, mix bloods. All right, you keep your blood in your body.
We say, no, we prefer for our child to be seen by a private physician. We do not want
And you could tell she has her natural hair. Judah is getting away from the ways of these Babylonians. They know this. There's more stuff that you could tell they're holding back. They just don't trust these Edomites. They want to be natural. All right.
services. We deserve that right to deny.
The couple says that's when things took a hostile turn, and doctors asked if Kayla had hepatitis, and a social worker and
What the hell are you gonna ask me if I have hepatitis for? Because that's what they want to. They want to give you a hepatitis C shot within 72 hours. Hepatitis. I forgot which hepatitis it is, but nevertheless, I think it's C. Nevertheless, they want to give you hepatitis C because I dealt with that. After my seed was born, they wanted to give my babies a hepatitis C shot. So I asked the doctor. I said, how do you get hepatitis C? They said it has to be through sex or blood transfusion. He wanted to talk about how relatively safe the blood transfusions are according to their world. All right, because they do so much screenings. All right, so okay, I said I declined the hepatitis C shot because, my son ain't gonna be having no sex no time soon. Nor is anybody gonna be drawing blood. The only one that wants to draw blood is the doctors. You guys are the only ones that want to draw blood, but you want to try to give my son a hepatitis C shot, which we know is filled with all kind of metals and mercury and chemicals. All right, it's the main root of autism, and especially giving it to black boys. And this is an ancient practice that they've been doing, trying to destroy our people, going back to Egypt, going back to Rome. All right, now this is New Egypt and New Rome. This is why you see the pyramid on your dollar bill. America is just Rome all over again. J. Edgar Hoover said his main plot was to basically stop the next Messiah. All right, and that so-called blacks was the greatest threats to America. These are facts, okay?
PD asked about domestic abuse in the home.
Yeah, now you want to ask about domestic abuse, all right? Because they think they see a man, they fear men, all right? They fear men that have control over their women. So they always try to make it about, is he hitting you? Is he forcing you to say this? Is he doing this? All right?
As a mother, she was like, don't you care about your daughter? Don't you want to answer these questions and get this over with?
Kayla opted to discharge early and go home with her family. That night, the couple says the social worker walked in with police.
I just want to make sure that you stay safe, man.
That's the voice of a concerned neighbor who filmed the LAPD detaining Kahari.
Between 10 and 15 officers came up in our home, pointing guns at me while I'm holding the baby, and over a health and wellness check, what they claim to be.
LA County USC
Yeah, a health and wellness check. So his words were smoother than butter, right? But war was in his heart, in his mind. He was thinking he wanted to clap something. He wanted to shoot something up. He wanted to shoot something up. Just another lesson exposing, all right, evil E. All right, and his plans and his inventions and his wicked heart, his wicked mind, man, seeking to overthrow the children of Israel. Starting when we're young. That school system is poison. The vaccines is poison. Shalom.